Hi, hello, and welcome back to another 10-minute sketch challenge video. And I went through my account recently and looked through the videos I've already done, so I noticed that I've never done the other 4 Stray Kids members for this challenge. And I really wanted to do this. I promised that I will do it in my new sketchbook since I already did all 8 sketches in my other sketchbook, so there's gonna be new ones in this one. But I never recorded the other 4 ones. So here we are, and we're sketching again. And this challenge always freaks me out a little bit. I'm so nervous because it can turn out really good and I'm gonna be proud of myself, or it's not. Like, sometimes it just turns out to be the exact opposite. I usually do this to motivate myself and get a good feeling and a good grasp of sketching, like kind of like as a warm-up, but sometimes it just crashes me. But luckily with this one it was fine. And also, I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video. This video started very quickly, but if you want to join this challenge, you can absolutely do this. I put the reference on screen, and also you can see the timer, so we can do this together. And if you actually do this, feel free to tag me if you upload it somewhere. I would love to see how your sketches turned out. I can share them in my story if you want to, and let's just share this little moment, this little challenge together, so we can get motivated a little bit better. Hopefully this is a motivating challenge. Like I usually say in my videos, don't be too hard on yourself. This is a 10-minute sketch. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. It's just a little practice. I always think that these 10-minute sketches, especially if you want to depict like a certain person, are so good to actually like figure out what are the important things about this person's face that you can like use to make a very quick sketch actually look like them. So it usually helps me like actually understand what is going on instead of just like blindly replicating a sketch, for example. So yeah, I always think this is really helpful. So I did 4 other members on my channel. I did, I think, Han, Hyunjin, Seungmin, and Ayen. So now we're starting with Chan, because I should technically be used to drawing Chan. I draw him so much. I haven't in the last months. I've been really stuck with Stray Kids fan art, with fan art in general for some reason. I used to be always like, that was my main motivator, like always drawing fan art and everything. But recently I've just been like figuring out what I want to draw. I've been drawing my OCs a lot and I've been having a lot of fun with that. But it's time to get back to Stray Kids and sketching them. So I really miss drawing Chan, so we're starting with him for those sketches in this sketchbook. And yeah, in general, I think, as you can see, it's actually turning out not too bad. With the final result, I still have, of course, some things where I could like obviously do a better job, but this is also a really good practice, I think, to just like, you see what you did and you can like kind of analyze. After you're done with the 10 minutes, you can just analyze, okay, what doesn't quite fit to this face, what could I do differently, maybe do that same picture, like draw that same picture again with the new knowledge. This usually also helps me very like a lot, and yeah, it really helps improve, I feel like. Also, I feel like I'm drawing with so much peace here. Like, I'm just so comfortable with drawing Chan that I didn't really think about the timer. I just went into sketching, and yeah, just, I don't know, I think a big part about getting Chan right is his lips. I don't know, every time I put his face together, it's just like I do the nose first, and that's already like a big recognizing point, I feel like. But then as soon as I do the nose and the lips, I'm like, that's Chan. Like, I don't know, those 2 parts are always like, yep, that I get that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that helps a lot. Also, I'm really curious. I always start with the nose. So a lot of people already told me like that's really weird to start with the nose when I draw a portrait. But for me, it's like it's the middle of the face. So, you know, that's kind of like the center. And then I can do everything else, especially the eyes. I do the eyes last. So, because first of all, they terrify me, because if you get those wrong, I feel like it's like you're not doing the whole drawing is just not good. The eyes always terrify me, so I always do the nose first. Usually, like, I go to the eyebrows then, and then I do the lips, and then I do the eyes. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe that's why sometimes they look a little wonky. But that's my order, and I've been called weird for that a few times already, so I'm really curious. What do you start first? Like, what part of the face do you start first? Do you draw the eyes first? Do you draw the eyebrows first? Do you draw the lips first? Like, it's just so interesting for me to hear that, like, how other people approach art. So yeah, just let me know in the comments, because like I would love to know that. I feel like for me personally, it's just the nose. It just seems so obvious that it's the start. But maybe if someone explains to me a different way, like I'm actually gonna adjust that. I don't know. But yeah, just tell me in the comments. I'm really curious about that. But back to the drawing. Yeah, I feel like as soon as I drew the hair, it just came together, and I'm actually really happy that this one turned out so well, because like I said, like, it's not my best Chan sketch at all. Like, I drew him better, but this is, like I said, a 10-minute sketch. It's not a masterpiece. I'm glad that it's somehow visible it's him. But yeah, I did the hair, and now on the recording I see that it's a little bit flat. I could give him a little bit more volume. I should really adjust my table. I didn't really see much, to be honest. I was reminded why I'm not recording in top-down view a lot anymore. First of all, it's very static, of course, but also my face was directly next to the camera the whole time, and I couldn't directly look at the page, and I had to be a little bit further away, so like the proportions are a little bit off. Now that I see it from top down, I can see that the volume with the hair is a little bit off, but I was constantly like looking around the camera and trying to see anything. So yeah, I have to really adjust that. That was not a good setup, but it worked. And yeah, I don't really have much to say anymore, to be honest. I'm excited to draw the other members. Like I said, usually Chan is the one I draw the most. I don't necessarily know why, it just happens to me. Maybe it's because it's like he's my bias. But usually, like in other K-pop groups, it's always my bias who I struggle with most. So, you know, I'm a little confused what's happening right now, because I've been into K-pop for 9. I've been into K-pop for 9 years now. Oh my god. And I've never been able to draw my bias. But Chan works well sometimes. I don't know why. But anyway. Yeah, I think this is a good start to this challenge. I'm very excited to draw the other members. And usually I have a lot of fun with Felix as well. So I'm very curious how that will turn out. I will probably do a lot of the Met Gala looks, because I really liked those. And all of them looked so cool. So I'm probably gonna use those as a reference a lot. And yeah. Now it's almost the last 30 seconds, so if you were drawing with me, maybe it's good if you do the last things, the last important sketches. the last important lines, and it's almost over. So yeah, I'm trying to do my line art here. I don't know why I commit to doing line art. Often it makes me feel like you can really see it come together. That's why I try to do a little bit of line art. But yeah, that will probably not be the case for all of them. But let's see how the other ones will turn out. And it's done. It's done. The time is over. And yeah, it's not too bad, I would say. It's alright. It's not my best sketch of Chan, but at the same time, like I said, it's 10 minutes and I can definitely see that I'm improving over time. And yeah, let's draw the other members in the next videos. I'm very, very curious how those will turn out. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. I hope you had fun if you joined me on that. Like I said, if you want to share it, you can feel free to tag me. I really would love to see your drawings. And yeah, see you in the next video. And take care of yourself. Don't forget that. It's very important to take care of yourself and take breaks. So yeah, goodbye. See you in the next video. Bye bye.